Hey guys, thank you for tuning to the video. On today's YouTube video, I just want to talk with you guys about why the grind for teens isn't the best idea for us. And so let me give you a reason why. First up, let's talk about what is the grind actually. Because on today's social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all that we see is you gotta get to the grind. David Goggins, Jocko Williams, all these people that talk about getting to the grind and staying hard. But I always wonder, what is the grind actually? What is it that makes this grind so important to us? And what they mainly say is that you need to become the 1% every single day. If you don't wake up at 4:30 a.m., you're a loser. You're gonna be like the rest of the 98% of people in the world that sleep late until 7 o'clock. And so that's actually what it is. But what I want to build in us teens is that it's actually about forming discipline and building perseverance. That's pretty much the whole grind as a whole. Because think about it. Because think about it. The grinding, wake up at 4:30 a.m. only builds discipline. It builds a routine, a habit, and it just helps you to get your stuff done earlier in the day. And isn't that what it's all about? Pretty much. Now that you think about it, isn't that it? Pretty much. It's as simple as that. Whether it's just waking up in the morning to go running or just going to the gym that early in the morning. It builds perseverance and it builds discipline, and through that it builds your character as well. For us humans, we need a reason to start something. You get what I mean? It's the reason you wake up to go to school in the morning. It's the reason you go to work. It's all those little things that you do that have a reason behind it. Whether it's just going to the bathroom to go do your business, you have a reason to go behind it. Everything that we do has a reason behind it. And that's why it's important that you at least spend time with yourself developing that reason. Because if you have that reason, it builds that solid concrete foundation, where in those days where you're tired, you're depressed, you're anxious, those bad days, it's that reason that you created at the beginning of this journey, that you started this journey, that's going to keep you from pushing onwards. That's going to push you onwards to your future self. But if you don't do it, you're going to fall back into your old habits. And so I just want to talk about this old habits. And so for me, what old habits looked like me, if it was eating sweets days on end, drinking Coke non-stop, water was like 1 bottle a day, all those, like, it's just eating healthy and also not getting enough exercise. It's those things, that keeps you behind in life. But also, if you want to have a dream physique, whether you want to read books, become smarter, get better grades, or get a better job, every day you postpone that day where you're going to start, after you have presumably set your foundation of a reason, if you set back that day, you set back your dream by that one day. I'm going to say that again. Every day you postpone your dream falls behind by that one day. And it's so true, isn't it? And it's that every day that you just say, I'm going to do it tomorrow is the day I'm going to start and do all these things, you might as well not even start, because you're going to fall in the same routine regardless. And when you fall back into those old habits, when you have started your journey along this path of whether it's your physical, your dream physique, or if it's your business, if you don't start that next morning and you haven't done anything, you begin to feel guilty. So wouldn't you rather save yourself from that guilt the next day. But so, and I'm not saying that the grind is bad for you. It is totally good for us teenagers, where it helps to, like I said at the beginning of this video, it is not only good for, it is also good for building our characters, our self-esteem, our finances, if it's your business, or it's just your whole body in general. That it's beneficial to you, right? Because you spend time with yourself developing those skills to do that. And that's actually the good thing about grinding, and that is it involves spending good time with yourself and just figuring things out on your journey as you move on through life in general. Because now I want to talk about David Goggins, right? And so I'm a big fan of David Goggins, and I love him. Don't get me wrong, I love David Goggins. And he's actually been a very motivational person for me. But one thing I've noticed is that ever since I've started my own grind, whenever I've started my own grind and I've noticed David Goggins waking up at these early times, I've realized it works for him, right? But the one thing that I want to give you advice on is that when you start this grind, right? When you start this grind, don't get so hung up around yourself. And what I mean by that is that it is so easy to just get so involved with yourself, right? You become basically selfish in a way. But if you begin to let those people around you, such as your family and your friends, who do actually support you, if you just give them some time and let them also support you in that grind, then it is actually a proper grind. That's what I'm gonna call a proper grind. Not just grind, a proper grind. And that's what a grind should be about. It should be about those behind you pushing you onwards, or who want the best for you, pushing you to your future self. Right? Am I not wrong? Because isn't it the best feeling in the world that after you finish this grind, and once you have revealed the results that you have obtained from this, you can show your family members and friends how shocked they will be at how you've changed, right? And isn't that the whole purpose of this? Well, actually, it should be more about enjoying the process as a whole, not just getting the results and getting admiration from your friends or family. And it feels good, don't get me wrong, it's the best feeling in the world. But I would rather get a better accomplishment or feeling of accomplishment knowing that I have worked so hard into seeing these results that I have seen today. Right? Am I not wrong? So the problems that you might face when you start this grind is that it is just so easy. And I mean, it is completely easy to get into this mindset of, I'm not going to let anything else in that is good. I'm not going to let anything else that is bad for me inside. I'm going to push everybody away and let me focus on my grind. And that is by far the most crap thing you can do to yourself and for your future self. Because not only are you hurting your friends and family in future, but also who are you going to show off your results to, right? And I would rather spend at least some time with my friends or family who do support me and keep that relationship healthy. Because what truly matters in life is not only the grind that you're going to do, but it's also the relationships that you have. And so now I want to go back to this mindset that I was just talking about just now. And it's that it's so baffling how easy it is to get this mindset of, I'm going to reject all these bad things, which is good for you, right? Don't get me wrong, it's good for you to reject all these bad things, whether it's bad friends, whether it's bad habits, food or drinks or anything such as that. But don't forget to open those cage walls around you and let the good things come in as well. Just like, for example, how if you're about to start your gym, your gym journey, right? Let's say, or your business. Just like how you would take in like supplements to help build your muscles, and grow your confidence, right? So let's say you're about to start your gym journey, right? Or you're starting a business to get financial freedom. Just like how you would let all the good things in, whether it's your whey protein, it's your creatine that you take every single day, your gym membership, that's all good things that you bring into your life that you can grow further, right? Or whether it's in terms of business, you read more books. You read more books about money, the psychology of money, and all those things, right? But relationships can also be a good thing that you need to bring into it. But now I also want to talk about our favorite influencer, David Goggins. And it's that, look at David Goggins when he was fat, right? He was big and he had a big breakfast and all those things until he had the big reason to change, right? And it's that reason that set his foundation where he started to grow upon. But that foundation was also built on his mom that was supporting him during that times of trouble and anxiety and depression that he was experiencing. And it's also his wife now. I don't know what his wife's name is, but it's his support from his wife and mom that was pushing him to be the man he was or is today. It is them who is pushing him to be the man who he is today. And that's what grew David Goggins to be who Goggins really is. You know what I mean? It's just thinking about those little things that makes that picture a lot more clearer. And so I hope this helped for some of you. If it didn't help, sorry. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and consider subscribing, liking the video, or you do you, I suppose. Thank you guys for tuning into the video, and stick around, I suppose. See ya.